guys, if you're tuning into this training, you are catching it on a replay, or you right now are actually here in the room and you want to understand how to be able to promote in your business. Not just if you're just new to the business, welcome, welcome, welcome. You have made an amazing decision. I'm telling you, you really, really have. And if you've been in the business, how y'all like that next day pay? Ain't it pretty dope? Like in these times, listen, in these times, you could control every single day that you don't have to go without. You need some groceries, you can go work today, and then tomorrow your groceries are actually paid. Like, that's so amazing. I am not new to network marketing, but in my old network marketing business, and most of them, I was paid once a month. And when I came into here and saw next day pay, I was the first one of our legged team to come on over here. I was like, man, that's going to do some things to some people. You know, it keeps don't it make you hustle a little different? When you know, if you sell this pack, you can actually go get you. I know people are getting food, but yesterday I had to get wine. So being that I needed a bottle of wine, I actually get, y'all see a finger. Yesterday I needed a little bottle of wine. I didn't have to use my actual thing. I actually was able to go from the next day, even this morning, to wake up and see I have money, right? Well, today I want to teach you how to grow that larger. I want to teach you like how to, if you got $100, how can we make it 200 a day, 300 a day? How could you make it $1,000 a day? You work 5 days a week and you have a next day pay option for $1,000 a week, $1,000 a day. See, I speak like that because I live like that. And so you can't get what you don't see. You cannot get, write that down. You can't get what you don't see that's there. If it's not on your target, that's why vision boards are amazing. If it's not on your target, if it's not on your radar, you'll miss it because you didn't think it was possible. But I want you to know, when you come into companies like these or in network marketing, the reason why people come into network marketing is because they know they want more. Guys, your job will never make you rich. That is not its design. Your job is to pay your bills. So if you find yourself check to check and you're working right now, guess what? Don't disrespect your job, because that's what the job is designed to do. It's designed to pay your bills, give you a life where therefore you don't not have food. Your lights are on, your car is on. But then there comes a person and there comes across the opportunity where people say, I am tired of living check to check. I want more. I have things that I want to invest in. I want to be comfortable. I'm tired of watching people go to Dubai and I can't. You know, I want to go to Mexico. I want to travel. I want that big house. See, it comes that time when that brain shifts and it says, I want more. But what comes behind, I want more, has to follow, and I'm ready to do more. Because see, everything that I've learned that I'm doing right now has me to where I am. So congratulations. Everything you've been doing right now has you to where you are. But if you're on this training or if you're replaying this, you're saying, but that's not enough. And that's okay. Because guess what? Complacency settles in when that's it. When I'm just going to accept this. I'm okay. You know what I mean? My bills are all paid. I can sit back and get in the tub. Complacency is the mother of ruling backwards. It doesn't push you and propel you forward. It keeps you still. So I'm going to tell you already, if you're on this or you're replaying it, congratulations, you've decided for something different. The title of today's training, though, is how to promote in your business. What does promote mean? Promote means to go to the next level. So what we're going to shift it right now is say, how do I go to the next level? Okay. So in deciding you want to go to the next level, I'm going to break this down. I'm going to go all over the place and some things in which you need to know. And the very first thing, I was like, but what's the first thing that I want to tell them when they want to promote? Number one, you must be organized. You need to have a planner. You want to go somewhere, you have to be able to write it out and know where you're going. You need to get you one of these. The every single day, hour by hour planner. Okay. The reason being is if you get up in the morning time and you don't know what you're doing, how many times have y'all through the quarantine? If you're catching this, this is April 17th and we in quarantine land. How many times you get up without no plan of action, and before you know it, it's time to go to bed? Do you realize how fast it's happened to me? I'm not perfect. It's happened to me, and I go, I am tripping. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm doing my live. I don't know when I'm actually going to post. I don't know when I'm taking my tea. I don't even know when I'm going to get in the shower. Like, if that is not planned, do you see how without a plan of action, nothing can occur? Right? Nothing. You can literally waste away a day. I'm looking up now, and they're talking about we potentially maybe going back in 2 weeks. I'm like, dang, 2 weeks then went by. You need a planner. Now, if you're new to planning and you're new to planning out your life, then guess what? That's okay. Most people are. That's the reason why. Guys, I always tell people, if being a size 2 was easy, everybody would be one. If being a millionaire was easy, everybody would be one. So guess what? This is the first thing that you need to do. You need to get yourself a planner, and you need to plan your day. It is okay if you're new. It is okay if you've fallen off the horse. Get back on. It's okay. Just make the decision. I'm going to get, you know what? I'm going to get my life together because I'm tripping. Because if you're at home right now with nothing to do and you ain't got no plan, it's going to show how much more difficult it's going to be when they finally let us off punishment. Because that's what we on. We on punishment right now. Daddy said we can't go outside. So we on punishment right now. We're sitting in the house. And then if you get out of here without a plan of action, guess what's going to happen? Because we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, but guess what's going to happen? Everything is going to come at you. Every bill that you've had that got put on hold is now going to be paid. Now, if you have a business and you got to go back to work, they need you to work. Now the kids, they don't know nothing right now. Everybody who got our kids at home on this online school, they don't know nothing. So then when they get back, now the teacher going to expect you to have been smart and whatever. And now everything is going to come and say, whoosh. So get it in plan right now. Get you a planner. When you're planning, plan your life. Biggest mistake people make is they get a planner for, like, say for instance, they're going to plan the business, but you didn't plan the things like cooking, taking a shower, taking care of your kids, having some self-you time for you. Your planner should be your life. What time are you doing your personal development? What time are you posting? When are you on the phone? I share with you all, guys, sometimes, and I'm going to share this on this training, sometimes you text me and I immediately respond back. And then there's sometimes you text me and I may not text you to the end of the evening. Can I share something with you? I have times that I'm available, and then there's times that I actually turn my notifications off. This morning, my notifications have been off because I had to prepare for this. I wanted to listen to Sarah Jakes. I had a prospect call. I wanted to eat. I wanted to wash my face. I wanted to figure out if I could put a little lash or serum on my eyes because my eyelashes look a mess. I just wanted to have some time for my dang on self this morning, so I turned my notifications off because that wasn't the time. I'm doing something else. So you got to plan that. And if you don't plan it, you're going to feel anxiety. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be like, how in the world? People ask me all the time, how do you get all this stuff done in a day? Because I don't get everything done in all days. Some days they do. Some days they did. This morning, I didn't want to work out this morning. I'm working out after this. You know, if you don't have a plan of action for yourself, let this resonate. Somebody else will give you your plan of action for the day. As soon as the email go off, as soon as the inbox go off, you're going to lose your mind because you don't have a plan of action for the day. So set that. And here's another one. And stick to it. If you said your phone time is between 10 and 11 and somebody wants to talk to you at 2, baby, you're not available. You don't make the time. I know I'm a stickler on that. We don't make the time on my schedule. We got to find another time. Because I'm planned. I even tell that when people they come on in, you can't just call me because I may be in another something else. Send me a quick text and I can set up a time. I can get to you. Everybody tells me I'm busy. I am busy, but let's just set up a time that we can actually get together and get it knocked out. This is how successful entrepreneurs act. Especially successful entrepreneurs that have kids and husbands. Just so you know, I have husband time. I have kid time. And I don't let nothing come into that. Trayce, it just takes 5 minutes. You cannot have my 5 minutes during husband time. That's how I'm with him for 24 years. I'm not trying to get divorced because of your business call right now. Yeah. He just said yes. Did you hear him? You know, you got to take those things into consideration. I'm telling you, you do. And you have to stick to the plan. That's the hardest part. You got to stick to it. Whatever you set, stick to it. And anyone who does not respect your boundaries does not respect you. Now that part, you just got to take with a grain of salt. I don't even get mad at people. I just know it is what it is. And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I said 10 o'clock, so I'm talking to you at 10. Or we missed this time, well, we need a new one. And you have to stay like that because what you're doing is you're self-preserving yourself. What does it say on the, when you're on the plane? You have to take down the mask and put it on yourself first. You can't be out of oxygen trying to fix everybody else. Okay? So that is number one. That is number one, is your planner. Number two, how do you promote in your business? Now this right here, I want everybody to not take with a grain of salt here. Okay? Because this is really, really important. You are not, I almost want to lean close. Y'all see my skin? Been working on it. Okay, so I'm gonna lean close. You are not going to be successful in this business until you become a product of the product. You are not going to be successful in this business until you become a product of the product. I'll outframe out. I made my business 7-figure in the beauty industry because I won't wear nobody else's hair. I won't use nobody else's shampoo. They'll be like, Tracey, have you heard of the new such and such? No. Because when people walk up to me, when they ask me what I'm doing, it is a second nature conversation that, oh, girl, that hair is pretty. Guys, this extensions that I have in my hair, y'all see it? Y'all see me all Madam CJ'd out in my braid? This hair is 6 years old. Yes, this hair is 6 years old. So when I sit with somebody and they go, oh, I want to use some hair, and they want to bring something, and I go, no, baby, because what I use is 6 years old, and this is all you can buy from me. That controls my income. That also, too, increases my believability on what it is that I do. So what has been very easy for me in this business is, number one, I had to try the product to make sure that I absolutely liked it and loved it. And that's what I talk about. I don't know what other shake we can use because I use Matrix. I don't drink nobody else's tea because what I sell is this tea. I don't care about the new Goli vitamin. I drink NutriBurst. That's the way you get people to do what you're doing. If you're having a problem with selling this product, I'm not even going to go into distributors yet. If you're having a problem selling this product, guess what? You are not a product of the product. You don't believe in it enough. You're doing something else. And then if you are a product of the product and you don't tell nobody, that's like being married and not telling anybody you're married and not wearing your ring. Does that make sense? Not at all. Not at all. Let's go back into your own individual products. A lot of you all have other products. How many people know what you do? Everybody know what you do, right? Hey, if you got a t-shirt line, everybody know about your t-shirts. Tracey, you got the shampoo mate. Everybody know you're a shampoo mate. Now I ask you this, you got shampoos, you got conditioners, you got, hey, even if you're a brand that's in groups, Altovia, you got groups of people that watch you, right? Want to know why they watch you? Because that's what you talk about. That's what you do. I give you a challenge today. When people think of you, get them to think about you're about health and wellness. When people think of me, y'all know about my business, right? Think about what you think of me. You know about my business. You know I'm going to be frank. Y'all know I'm going to have some funnies that I got to say. You know I'm going to be about my business. Even sometimes when people go to say something wrong, they'll be like, never mind, because she is not going to respond. What I have done is I've actually trained people to understand this is who I am. This is what my brand is. You don't expect to see this brand any other way. You know what it looks like. My challenge to you is to not just watch that of me, but to do that for yourself. Do that for you. What do you want to be known for? If what you want to be known for, if you really want to make that 5,000 a week, how many times can you go live? How many times you showing your product? Did you take all your product today in private? Have you posted in your stories already? Is it on your wall? Did you have conversations about it? See, these are the things that's going to get you what you're asking for. But if you're, number one, not a product of the product and don't nobody know that that's what you're doing, you will not make the income that you see. It's not that the other person is more special than you. They're not. They're doing more than what you do. It's the activities required to get to the money you desire. So you have to be a product. You got to flood it. Now, what you don't do, this is what I get. Well, I've been doing that, Tracy. I've been posting every day. I've been doing, and they still ain't respond. They still ain't this. Why are you whining? Is my response to you. Why? Let's think about this. Let's outframe. When you're dating and the guy is steady coming to you and he's saying, girl, you beautiful. You cute. You this. You like, you still ain't getting it. Because what do you want to see? You want to see consistency. You want to see, are you somebody who's just going to be here today, gone tomorrow? What do you teach your young teen? Don't give it to them on the first time, girl, because I'm telling you, you give it too soon, they're going to be out. Well, let me ask you, why is that your expectation in your business? People get very, very screwed on having unrealistic expectations. You post today does not mean that when you talk to somebody, they're going to sign today. That's ego. They're in your ego. You're there for what you want. You're not there for them. Because see, the average person has to watch you 6 to 12 times to be able to make a decision. So what you need to do is be a product of the product. You need to post the product. And what you need to focus on in your social media, in your conversations, is building trust in you. Trust. Because see, when I spend my coins, I want to know that it's going to do what it's supposed to do. I know that it's going to come. Think about yourself. Why, when you go to, how many of you all read reviews? Why do you read them? Why you read them? You want to know, is this really what it says it is? Is this going to really happen? Am I going to really get my stuff? Oh, am I going to get this dress right now? It's going to be see-through because it came from out of overseas and they don't put enough fabric in it and everybody going to see my behind in this dress. That's why you read reviews. Guess what? You are now an entrepreneur. You're now in the CEO spot. People are looking at your page for reviews. They want to know who you are. They want to know if they can trust you. They want to know when they buy this from you, is it going to really do it? Well, let me see what you do with it. Let me see who you are. See, if you don't do it consistently, you're not building trust. And guess what? Some people take longer than others. Some people going to watch you for all of, how many of you all on this training have joined me after watching me for over maybe 5 years? I don't see no hands yet, but please believe. I know it's some people here. Some people have been watching me for a decade and I did another business. They didn't tell me yes in that business, but they done told me yes in this one because they like, man, girl, what you touch turns to gold. I want to be a part of what you do. It's a lot of you all that told me you wouldn't have joined this business with anybody else but me. You want to know why? Because I have spent the time to get you to trust me. Now it's your turn. You have to now turn around and do what you saw. You now have to get your audience to trust you. Once your audience trusts you, sales are going to come like this because you do what you say. She said she was doing that product. She lost the weight. Hey, if you've been in this business the same time I've been in this business, congratulations to everybody in here who's lost over 2 pounds. Congratulations to you. Woo, woo. I see everybody going, hey, I've been in this business for 90 days. I've lost 46 pounds. How hard do you think it is for me to sell this tea? How hard do you think it is? Not hard at all. Because I've been building the trust. I've been online. I've been sharing the journey. I this morning said, hey, guess what? I never miss a day. And even today, I got a little deeper with it. I was like, when I decided that I was going to not make this about weight loss, when I was going to fix my skin, I was going to fix my hair, I was going to fix my discipline, I was just going to be consistent. The moment I made that decision, I now am down 46 pounds. I have 3 inbox messages. I'm not doing anything special. I built trust. Your job is to go build trust. If you are on your wall right now and you are posting the product with the price, that is not going to get you a sale. It's not. There's no value. The next thing I'm going to tell you is, what value do you give to your audience? Why do they come to you? Are they coming to you to learn that the product is $34.95? Or is the value that you're giving is, let me teach you how to mix it. Let me teach you how it's really going to help you. Let me teach you about this vitamin that you can actually give to your kid, because look, we're having an immune issue. What America is going through right now is why are we still learning at our age how to wash hands? That's nasty. Y'all have been in the bathroom. People come on out and don't wash their hands. Look, that's what we're going through right now. Where's your value? These are the conversations that we got to have. What do people come to you for? Y'all know, me and Altervia were talking the other day. Everybody got a plug for something. I told her it's a business. She the plug. For me, people know to come to me for business, for hair, for glam, for weight loss. But I've spent my entire 21 years building that platform. Every single day. I don't skip a beat. I'm already, if it is 12, here's something I want you to check. It is 12:38 Central Standard Time. If you have not promoted your business already, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for Donald Trump to come down and do it for you? Not gonna happen. If I have not seen, if your routine right now, the first thing we do in this business is take our shot of NutriBurst. So if you haven't posted that, that's the issue. That's the issue. Do you do it every single day? Not just when you want to make some money, not just when the bill comes and you're like, oh, I got to go pay this. But do you do it every day? Change your mindset, you change your world. Change your perspective, you change your world. Your perspective is to now go gain trust from your audience. Remove your expectation for immediate gratification every interaction you have. Remove your expectation for immediate gratification every interaction you have. What does that mean, Trey? Just because you talk to the person today does not mean you're going to get the sale today. It doesn't. You're in the game for the marathon. Guys, millionaires are not born overnight. I did not get that. I worked hard for that bad boy. But every single day I had to chip at it. I had to be consistent. I had to take a class. I had to understand. I had to be in the right now every day. Now to do that here, I just know that that behavior already is here. So I'm going to get it faster the second time around because I'm doing the behaviors every single day. Change your behavior, you're going to change your bank account. Shift your behavior. Shift your conversation. Be about what you can do and do it. That's going to shift your account. Okay? Now, let me go on to the next thing. The next thing in which you need to do to promoting your business is you need to sample to recruit. I keep saying this. I'm going to say it until I'm orange in the face. I'm going to be Donald Trump's cousin. I'm going to keep saying it. You must sample to recruit. Why is it important to sample to recruit? Guys, walk through, let's do a mental tour right now. Let's go to Macy's. You go through Macy's, you go through the perfume department. You smelling all this perfume $50, this $100, this $20. How can you make a decision on which one you want? What do? You go spray the card. You spray your wrist. You go, not this one, not this one. Oh, this one's good. Do you go around and say, think about your buyer behavior? Do you go around and say, I'm not going to smell that if that's $20. I don't want to smell that one if it's 100. No, you're making a decision off of what you like. So you're going to keep on smelling. And then if you like me, I swear I'm just attracted to everything that got a high price tag. And I'm like, Lord, could we please work on this? Because I want to keep some of my money. So I go smell out of the perfumes. Oh, you're a premium woman. You like the one that's $200. No, I really don't want to spend $200. But darn it, now that I like it, here's my card. Because that's what I want. I just smelled all this nasty stuff. It's not my fragrance. It ain't what I want. So dang it, I got to spend $200. See, if you're leading with price, you're screwing yourself. You're screwing yourself. Let them get excited. Let them make a decision. Let them try the product. Let them love the CBD. Let them say, CBD is nasty. I love the herbal. Let them have an energy boat and be like, oh, that energy, I need that. Then guess what's going to happen? They're going to say, you know what? I love how I felt. Okay, how much is the energy? Oh, it's $50. Okay, it's worth it. Because I know how I felt. See, this is how you screw yourself when you don't sample first. And you leave with, it's only $20. Who the hell cares if it's only $20 if I don't know that it's going to make me feel good? It could be the most expensive $20 I've ever spent. Get it in their hand. Get it in their hand. And guess what? You're scared to, I'm going to make a profound statement. You're scared to sample because you're not a product of the product. You don't even really believe in it. You really don't know if it really worked. And it really did that much to you. So you like, hey man, like, let me just lower the price a little bit. That's not the answer. The answer is, if you don't love this today, you should not be in this business. If you do not love this product, you should not be in this business, because you're not going to you're going to get frustrated watching everybody else make money while you don't. You're going to get very frustrated. So if today, after this training, you don't like this product and you're not for sure and you ain't cracked open your kit yet, don't you ask me about no left and no right leg. I'm going to tell you to take this tea and put it to your mouth and drink it. Because we hate ourselves. We hate ourselves. No, ma'am. You need to drink this tea. You need to get some results from this tea. You need to take some energy. You need to find something in this mug. You need to rub your elbows. If you're eating, your knee hurt, you need to get with some Alleviate. You need to find something in here that you love. Because if not, I nor Jesus can help you here. Yeah, we just can't. I know I told y'all, if y'all know me, I'm going to add some fun. This is how I talk. This is who I am. It comes off my dome. This is how God made me. So I like to have you make everybody have come to Jesus moments, because I can't fix it. That is where you need to start. You need to sample. And I've even so I have days, I'll share with you my business strategy. There's time frames that I sell my samples and I make my coins. And there's time frames when they go a little dry that I go back to free sampling. Because somewhere along the line, people don't see the value no more. So if they don't see the value no more, I'm not about to keep on charging them for these samples. Hey guys, who wants some free samples? And then when everybody's seeing everybody and they talking about it again, then I go back to, hey, the supply and demand. Hey guys, my sample pack is $29.95. But right now it's a little quiet. So guess who's about to be free sampling right now? Because I believe in the product. I know if you can, I done lost 46 pounds. So when somebody tell me, the tea don't work, I'll be like, girl, what you do? You ain't in the bed? You ain't on the porcelain goddess? How? What you do? I already know when people tell me it ain't working, you ain't even drank it. There's no way. There's no way. See, if you can't be like this, this is who they talking to over the phone. When they be like, it don't work. I'm like, girl, what did you eat? I talked to this one girl. She was like, I don't know. It's just not working for me. And I was like, okay, let's talk about what you're doing. This girl then drank a Coca-Cola with a sloppy Joe with some fries and tried to wash it down with the detox tea. Girl, what are you doing? Was I combo? She cracking up laughing. I was like, no, for real. Why you do that? And she was like, I know, but I'm just having a hard time giving it up. I was like, do you want this weight gone or no? Do you want my stomach or not? Because you're the one who inboxed me and told me that you can't believe my stomach is going down. She's like, I know. I was like, okay, so what I need you to do is put that down, babe. And I'm gonna need you to reset, and we're gonna need to try again. She was like, but I didn't use all the tea. I said, you didn't went through all the days? She said, oh no, I drank it all the day. Girl, listen. She drank all 5 tea packs in one day. Yeah. See what I dealt with? But I was able to, so I didn't have to jump on, listen to this. I didn't have to go jump in the chat and say, what should I tell her? I didn't have to go jump on the team page. Oh my God, I know she about to have a hard time in this bathroom right now because I used the product and I understand what she about to go through. So I was like, girl, abort mission. Go get you some water. I'm gonna let you know right now, you're gonna have some cramps. You wanna know how I can fix it for her? Because I've used it. I understand it. I don't have to ask y'all nothing. I'm not an expert on this product. I can't tell y'all the ingredients in here. All I know is it's dextrin fiber. That's all I know. What I do know is what it's gonna do. And I do know if you ate all that, you drank all 5 tea packs, you about to have a problem. This is what makes you more susceptible to be able to be a consultant. Get the word sales out of your head. Sales is just a transaction. That's it. I am a great salesperson because I transact every day. I want something in my account every day. So I transact every day. But I'm an amazing consultant. And being that I'm an amazing consultant, that's how I'm making sales. If you are constantly asking everybody in this business about how things are, why have you not ordered it to try it for yourself? That's the only way you're going to become an amazing consultant. When people come into my salon and they're about to use the products and they're about to use the hair, guess what? They can't wear another hair. They cannot wear another hair in my salon. Oh, I like this, but then you can't work here. Or the shampoos and conditioners. I use the, listen, you need to go there. You wanna know why? We are a culture here. And if you don't use it, you can't sell it to my customer. If you don't use the shampoo and you don't understand why the leave-in is bomb, it's bae, it work on everybody here. You can't, when the person turns around to you and they go, well, I got this off Amazon, you won't have the knee-jerk reaction that I have. They go, girl, why? This is the only thing I put on my hair. This is why I still have edges. So you can't have that conversation. So I'm telling you right now, don't ask. Stop asking. Go try it. Every single time, if you're limited in funds, here's how you do something when you're limited in funds. Make a shift each time. Each time you get profit, buy something else. Every time you get something, try something else. This week for me, it's the chaga. I still haven't tried chaga. I didn't just jump in here and buy everything. No, I made profit. I took money out of the profit. I came back in. I invested it back into my business. Investing in yourself is investing in your business. If you can't spend money on you, there's a problem. I shouldn't have to call you and tell you to buy the product for you to drink it. That is not an entrepreneur. That's an employee mind frame. Employees, you have to tell them what to do all the time. Entrepreneurs want to do things all the time. Just so you know, I want to make more money. So I need to understand that chaga. I'm a cosmetologist. I am working my way around. I've taken the hair, skin, and nails vitamin. I'm working my way around to Rejuve because I need to see what that's like. So when I come back into my business and people go, oh, your skin, I need to have something to combat with that. So you buy it it don't have to be every week. Maybe it's once a month. Work within where you are. That's okay. Work with where you are. It's okay. Where people get screwed is when you look to the left, when you start looking peripherally. You look to see what they're doing over here, what they're doing over here, what they doing. You got people that call you on your family, who over there? Why? Why you call me and ask me who in my house? Mind your business. This is my house. This is what I tell people, stop doing that. What you need to do is you need to write down your plan of action. And you need to figure out what's your plan of when you order. You ask, when do you order product? Trayce orders product every Sunday. I do inventory. Every Monday I'll order product. It's at my door on Wednesday. That's because that's how fast I'm selling it. If you're not selling it that fast and you try to follow mine, you're going to be broke. Don't do that. No, no, no. Watch yourself grow. The way that a person grows is every single day be better than where you were yesterday. If you closed out yesterday and you had 280 in volume, oh my God, great job. Can we get better than that next week? That's how you grow. Can you be 350? Can you get to 4? Can you go 450? Can you get 5? Can you get 550? See, that's how you grow, when you just keep getting better at what you're doing. Measure yourself against yourself. No one else. You cannot measure yourself against a 21-year entrepreneur unless you've been doing this for 21 years. Now, if you've been doing the entrepreneurship for 21 years, you're supposed to be matching me. If you ain't been doing this for 21 years, I'm supposed to be your inspiration. That's it. I aspire to be like that. You ain't supposed to do this yet, and I don't have the expectation of it. That's why I always say, don't do that. That's not how I started. When I first started, guys, I remember, and let me share a short story. When I first left my job in corporate America, I was making $60,000 a year plus bonuses at early 20s, okay? And I quit my job because somebody did something I didn't want them to do. I was hot-headed. I was little Miss Tamale. Quit my job, decided I wanted to go into hair. I went from making $60,000 plus bonuses. Sometimes I would do $75,000, $80,000, and I didn't understand how beautiful that was at that time. I did not understand. So I quit to be an entrepreneur, and I just quit. I had no nest, no nothing, and I went from making that to $14,400 a year. I went to struggling. I had all my kids in 5 years. I got to the place where me and my husband had to move into my parents' mansion and shop from their refrigerator. Okay, so when I first started this bad boy, it was not like this. And when I first came on out, I remember doing $250 for that week. Me and my husband was celebrating. Whew, we got $250. We didn't got to the comma. And then I remember we went to 3. I remember the week I cried snot-nosed tears when I had $3 after paying everything. And then somebody came up to me and was like, girl, with all the knowledge you know in marketing, you just go get a job. No, I believe in myself. Because I was making them $1.5 billion a year. So if I could make them $1.5 billion a year, and it was me in there with that sales team, if I could do that for them, then I'm just going to have to hustle a little harder for myself. That took me years. I did not make that same $60,000 back until 5 years later. It took me 5 years. And when I tell you all the lessons I learned, I almost feel teary-eyed today. That was a long time. Why am I still? Because I hustled. I worked my tail off. I stayed away from people that if they were doing more than me and I got jealous, I stopped watching them. If I had any jealous spirit, I stopped watching them. But if they were pushing and they made me want to do more, then I would follow them. I would talk to them more. I would be around them. See, having a mentor is about watching what they do behind the scenes. So I realized they were planners. I wasn't a planner. I realized I would get up in the afternoon at 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, look at what everybody else was doing, but yet they were up at 6 o'clock already with their day going. Those are the things that I learned that that's not good. How am I going to get to 6 figures? It was a dream for me to get to 6 figures. How am I going to get to 6 figures when I don't do what they do? Those were the things that took me 5 years to get back into action. I finally got an apartment. I had 3 kids in a 900 square foot apartment. 2 bedrooms, 900. If I sneezed, I was in the bathroom. From the bedroom to the bathroom. And I just had to keep writing it out. My first desk was my microwave cart. And my daddy's old computer that was running real slow. And I put it there and I just went to work. And I remember the computer screen was green. They don't even look how they look like now. It was a big thing and the back of it was green. Do you remember? That was my first computer. And I would bump my knee on that, like where the thing for the microwave would come on out, and I'd be sitting there with a little folded table, just constantly writing where I was going. Because I remembered that what I was doing, see, when you're ready to be an entrepreneur, is because you have given something so much to somebody else that if you took that structure on your own, what could you do with it? So I started saying, I used to do, my father is an amazing, I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My father told me the reason why you're struggling is because you will not do what you used to do. You did so much for them, but you won't do it for yourself. Where's your price list? Where's your logo? Like, where's your structure of your business? Why are you showing up when they show up? Why are you late? I was like, you know what, you're right. Because I had gotten to the mind frame of what stylists do. And you want to know what happened? I started looking to the left and looking to the right and watching what the industry was doing instead of what I knew to be well for myself. So I changed my clothes. I changed what I was wearing. I came up with a price list. This was pre-social media, guys. Me and my husband came up with a little tag. I was like, wait a minute, I used to do marketing for companies. We came up with a little ticket. We went to the train station and we started passing out tickets and was like, hey, if you come on in, shampoo blow dries will be $25. This was way back when. Okay, way back when. $25. And we built that thing, me and him. We built my chair. He became every Governor State University, the train stations, the malls. Anytime we had downtime, it was like, if I have downtime, what should I be doing with this time? I should be marketing. So now what you've seen in this person, fast forward, all I've done was take that mind frame. This is what I'm sharing with you. I've been here before. I've been in building. I took that mind frame and took that bad boy on over to social media. I'm not on social media to see what people kicking it and saying. I am on there to network. I need to understand who I should be talking to, who should be talking to me, who needs a sample. Guess what? My brain knows who to sell a sample to and who to give one for free. I was on somebody's, I happened to tap into one of the DJs, right? I tapped into one of the DJs and I was on for a minute and I was dancing. I moved around and I moved back on over here and I came. He said, hey, we got Trayce in the house. And I came back and I was like, hey, pay attention. So now I'm over here like, come on back. I was about to go clean up the living room, but I was like, why he know my name? I don't know his. That's how your brain go off. And then he started talking. He was like, hey, man, I've been watching you. Good luck. Good job on that weight loss. Hey, Texas, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Da, 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 da. Yes, and I'm having all type of conversations. I stayed in the entire 2-hour quarantine promoting. Guess what? He also, too, got a free sample pack. Guess what, too? Next week, I'm going to be on the show with him. Because, see, my past behavior taught me you got to know when you got to create your opportunity. Don't be waiting on nobody to hand you nothing because it's not going to happen. So I went to go get it. I don't know this person from a can of paint, but I wrote and scrolled up and down and saw he got a whole bunch of likes and he have a whole bunch of following. Hey. And I ain't telling y'all who he is until I drain that whole network. So y'all go, let me go follow him. No, you stay at your stuff. I got me somebody right now. You need to go find you somebody to go network with because I got somebody right now. I'm about to go drain that. And don't be so careful. I'm not about to go sign him as a distributor right now. That's when people go, oh, you got an audience. You should be a distributor. You got customers I need. And then if he'll decide you love this product and you want to treat it just the way I do in my business, then I'm going to talk to you about being a distributor. Sample for customers. Here's another. Sample for distributors. What I hear all the time is I'm having a hard time bringing life changers. Who is the best? What are we? What are life changers? They're glorified product users. You just want to make money for what you do. You love the product. So if you want a life changer and they have not tasted the tea, put it to their mouth, then guess what? They can't make, it's only $50 to join this business. Don't let nobody tell you that's a lot. See, when somebody tells you that's a lot, that means there's no value to them in it. That's all it means. So if they're going, oh, that's a lot, you know what? This is how your brain should go. Let me get you to try this. Tell me what you think. Because see, a smart entrepreneur knows when they have something on their hands. That's how I came into this company. I wasn't looking for another MLM, but I'm a serial entrepreneur and I'm extremely smart. And when I lost 7 pounds in the first week, I was like, oh, I could do something with this. That's how my brain went off. It wasn't because the comp plan was great. I didn't even know nothing about that yet. I didn't know it was only $50. I didn't have any association with this business yet. What I had to know is that, oh, shoot, this dope. So that's how I recruit. There is somebody right now, and I can't wait to introduce her to you because I know I'm going to sign her. This morning, I spent 1 hour on the phone with her, making sure she would absolutely want to love the product. She was like, well, I'm ready to sign. No, ma'am, don't sign. What I'm going to do is take my money and I'm going to send you a kit. And I want you to try this product. Because see, guess what, guys? I don't want to waste my time. I'm not trying to sign a distributor so I can come back in the group and tell y'all I just signed me a life changer. I don't want that. I want somebody who wants to come into this business and wants to work this business. So now that I've talked to her for an hour, I like her. She made me reaffirm why God got me doing what I'm doing. So I like her. We like each other. So now what I'm going to do is put my money, because I believe in this. And I'm about to send her a pack and I want her to try it. And I'm going to follow up with her and we're going to talk about it. And guess what? I'm going to take my time. I'm going to send her a sampler. I want her to get results. She owns a wellness company for seniors. Of course, she's amazing for this business, but she's not going to be amazing in this business until she likes that product. Because if she don't like the product, she's going to be asking me all day how to get to the money. Nope. Won't catch my phone. Nope. What she's going to do is she's going to try this product and see, does she feel how I feel about it? Sample for customers, sample for life changers. If you are constantly posting on your wall and people do not know you for business and you like, who want to join my team? I'm going to tell you right now with a straight face, nobody. No one wants to join your team. They don't know enough about you to know what's your team. What's that? If you are not projecting business on your wall and they don't know you for that, you have to sample to recruit. You. Tracy's a business coach. Tracy's a life coach. Tracy can say who wants to be on her team because I built that value. You now have to go build that value. You can do it. You're no different than me. But if you have not spent the time to push where you are great in business, how you are great at being a coach, that's why you cannot attract life changers. That's why. It's not that I'm better than you. I am not. I've spent time in that area. Now it's your turn. Now, how can I get, okay, Tracy, I ain't been doing that. So I like to give, I'm a solutions person. Tracy, I'm not that. How do I do that? Guys, we got opportunity calls that go on. The reason why I signed on this leg was because it was a business leg. See, you have doctors that make over $300,000 a year and they spend over $200,000 a year. They don't have to make no money. I know them. They broke as I don't know what. There's lawyers that's filing bankruptcy. I told you do credit repair. Aren't you shocked with people that make a whole bunch of money and don't make money? Yes, it is not synonymous that just because you're in a space that you're going to make money, that you're actually going to make it. You have to understand the business side. So I signed on a leg that understood the business. So therefore they could teach me because I'm a business coach. So I could come back and teach you. So I was like, I'm going to pour into you, but I'm also too going to make sure I tell you the truth. So what should you be doing? Every single day, you need people on the opportunity calls until you get better at that. You crawl. What does the baby do? The baby gets on the floor. It starts to scoot. It lays. It moves. It scoots. It pulls up. The baby pulls up. Then the baby teeter-totters. Then the baby walks. The baby does not decide, you know what? I'm sick of waiting on mama with this bottle. I'm going to go walk. It's not how that happens. It's not how it happens in business either. Every new opportunity, you got to scoot. You got to move. You got to learn to walk. It's okay. Right now, if you really want this, you need to flood that opportunity call. Your everyday responsibility is to ask people, how can I get you to the, hey guys, how do you invite? Hey, there's multiple ways. but they all sound the same. It is very short and sweet. People spend too much time throwing up on people and trying to sell them and getting them to like them. Hey, I really think I have an amazing opportunity for you. I want you to try this product, or I want you to really come into this business, but I'm having a call. It's going to be at 12 o'clock. One is at 12, one's at 7. I really think this would be great for you. You know, which one works for your schedule? I don't ask people yes or no questions. Which one works for your schedule? The 7. Can I get you to commit? I know this would be great. Can I get you to commit to that call? I'm going to be on the call with you. I would love to talk with you, but I want you to hear what I heard. I'm a smart person. I know you're smart too. I just want you to hear it. If it's for you, that's great. If it's not, because see, guess what? Sometimes you got to take your hand off. People don't like thirsty people. I do that all the time. I am not committed to you saying yes or no. I only want the person who's ready. I only want the person who's ready. So can you get on this call with me? I don't get frustrated if you don't jump on the call. Get out your feelings. If you don't get on the call, they ain't for you. Okay. If they don't open a T-Pack, stop getting mad. They don't open a T-Pack. They not ready. Move on. Come back later. Do not let your emotions get tied into people. That's some development. That's some self-development. No. Your self-worth is not based upon if they say yes and no. Your job is to present the opportunity. Do you get mad when your child don't do what you say? You know what you're talking about, but they still gonna test the boundary. It's the same thing. Adults get mad because adults, or they letting adults take their self-esteem down because they ain't ready right now. Baby girl, sir, no. No. Hey, can you jump on this call with me? Okay, follow on up. So did you, I really want to see what you thought. Oh, you didn't get on? Okay, we're going to have another one tomorrow at 7. Are you ready for that one? That's all you should be doing. How about, oh, you can't do tomorrow? Well, how about Monday? How about Tuesday? Hey, are you interested? You're not? Can I follow up with you next month and let you know about how well that I'm doing in my business? I would love for you to understand what we're doing. I understand that the time may not be right now, but can I follow up with you next month? Great. I'm going to write your name down in my appointment book. That's a professional. Not, dang, I'm sick of these people. They ain't telling me no. That you and your feelings. You and your feelings. You're not a professional right now. That's not professional. Get off the call, move to the next one. Get off the call, move to the next one. How many people can I talk to is your everyday? How many people can I talk to? How many people can I get? It's a numbers game, guys. The more you have, when you see me, there's time frames. I numerous times do G5 in one day. Now, if your brain thinks I talk to the first 5 customers and the first 5 customers say yes, you are absolutely incorrect. Usually for me to get 5 customers, I have been talking to 100 people for the day. That's 20 people an hour. It's not hard. Somebody said, how do you talk to 100 people an hour? I pick something for the day. Like right now, I was sharing with somebody, I love Tiffany's, right? So I'll go online, I'll look at the hashtag of Tiffany's. I'll go find people who hashtag Tiffany's. I'll get on their page and I'll be like, hey girl, I can't wait till they reopen. Start a conversation. Do what humans do. That's what we do. We just start a conversation. Me either. Which one do you go to? Oh, I go to the one in Oak Brook. Girl, me too. People like people who do what they do. It makes you feel comfortable. If you think you cute today, let me tell something for you. You think you cute today. Your shirt, your suit, your shoes, you bad, and you walk out to somebody and they be like, yo, don't you instantly think that's your tribe? You be like, hey, she like me. But if you go out and you cute, have you ever done this? You cute? Like right now, oh, I posted online. I'm losing weight because I'm going to go back to my beige blonde, right? I'm going to go back to my beige blonde. And I was like, oh, this is cute. I can't wait. This is my reward to myself. This chick gets on my wall and was like, that's not you. It makes you look like you mixed. You need black hair or red hair. All y'all face frowned up. I was like, no, I like my blonde hair. And I unfriended her. Instantly. I ain't even had no feelings about it. You want to know why? We don't mesh. That means what I like, you don't like. That means I can't convince you to do what I want you to do because we don't function the same. Say bye. Dude, I ain't thought nothing else about it until this. Bye, Felicia. Somebody said bye, Felicia. I ain't thought nothing else about her until I just wanted to tell y'all about somebody who I let go. Bye. I went on my page and I posted, and this guy, I don't know why I woke up in the middle of the night. Do y'all wake up in the middle of the night and then check your social media? I swear, I wish I would stop doing that. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm going to scrolling, and this guy was like, y'all don't believe it. This picture ain't real. This ain't this. Bruh, block. And then I went back to bed. What do you do? I want y'all to hear yourselves if you do this. What do you do when someone says something negative? Why are you paying attention to the negative people? Block them and move on. It's trolls all through this world, but it's also Care Bears and gummy bears out here too. And if you train yourself to always respond to negativity, then that's all that's around you. Because you get what you focus on. I ain't got time for that. I'm not going to convince him, bro, let me send you a sample. Do you know how many people in this world? If you don't get your whole behind off my page, he probably ain't got no friends. Why is it 2 o'clock in the morning and you on here looking at my picture, talking about my picture fake? Bye. Move on. Let that go. Spend time every single day cleaning your social media. If it's not for you and it's a negative comment, delete them. You are looking for your tribe. You should be adding and deleting people from your network every single day. If when you get online, people say, have you ever heard people say, I hate social media and I need a detox? Who you following? And why? I got the baddest chicks on my wall, for real. Like doing new courses, doing new Zooms, virtual part. I mean, I wake up every morning looking down my wall about to go get it. Like, I'll be like, dang, I slept in. Because that's who I follow. That's who I'm looking at every single day. If you posting every single day what coronavirus is doing, I do not see you. I promise you. You probably my friend. Now let me tell you this. Let me let y'all in on something. If that's what you posting and we still friends, I don't follow you. Hit the unfollow button. They won't even know. I don't want to hear that every day. I'm not doing that update. I don't get up in the morning and watch that mess. No, I want to see people that's pulling it together and they talking and they moving and they shaking. Because guess what? Bezos just made, I don't know if it's million or billion. He just did an additional 24 million or 24 billion through this pandemic. And if you don't know that, and you ain't seen that down your timeline, you're not following the right people. I was like, dang. See, that puts me in the mind frame. I was supposed to be better. Guys, when I come out of this, I've taken $1,500 and I put it to the side. $1,500 is about to buy $1,500 worth of freedom kits to go in my salon. Because guys, I am not the same size since the last time they saw me. So y'all want to know why y'all can't get no product? Because I've been buying it. I want to be ready. I want to sell it. I want to sell it. I want to be available. I want to sell it to them. Because as soon as I walk in and they see I ain't got no waist no more, y'all see how excited I am? Because this is what they about to see. Tracy, what you been doing? Losing weight, fixing my skin. This is 40s. This is what 40s looks like, is what I'm going to be saying to them. I got girls that's in their 30s that look older than me. Baby girl, let's talk. And they be like, yeah, Tracy, I come to you because I just want you to fix my life. Yeah, I'm going to yawn you, all right, because there's some problems going on. That's what your brain should be focusing on right now. How are you going to be ready? When Donald Trump unleashes you, or whatever state you're in, your governor unleashes you, are you ready? Are you ready? How many of you all ran track? Anybody else? I don't got no more track stars? I used to love, yes. Y'all remember the gun? You remember the shot? You would sit there and you were just sitting and you were waiting and you were closed and you heard the gun and boom, there you went. If you play any sport, it's something you was waiting on. The buzzer to go off so you could shoot the shot. The quarterback to hike the ball. Like, for real, your brain right now needs to be going, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm telling y'all right now, I can't wait. That's why I did the 2-a-day quarantine for myself right now. I am working out twice a day. I am eating no meat. I am only drinking water. I'm sitting around here right now, wasted up every single day, waist snatched, lifting weights. After I finish this, I'm about to go lift for an hour. They like, dang, what is you training for? Life. I'm training for life. I don't know what I'm going to feel like when somebody else comes and sits in my chair right now. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know how I'm going to feel when somebody coughs. Am I going to kick you out the chair? I have no idea. But what I do know is I'm getting ready. See, problems, what you have to think about is, how can I answer questions? How can I answer these questions that are going to come? How are you going to deal when? How are you going to deal when we go out of product again? Because it's going to happen. What are you going to do? What am I going to do when somebody asks me about CBD and I ain't drank it? What am I going to do when somebody asks me about chaga? Answer these questions for yourself. You will be armed and you will get to $5,000 a week. Because you're going to become solutions oriented. Now, here are some notes. Okay? Add value to your network. Spend time on the quality of what you share in your social media. The quality, the nice picture. Guys, these little lights, look at this. This $20, $30. If you can't afford the $100 one, get the $20, $30 one. See, always say, what can I do? And later on, you will be able to get the $100 light. Put your product down. How are you going to post it? Don't ask nobody for a great photo. Take your own. See, everything that you do, that you put your thought into, is the building of your brand. It's the reason why people are following you. Y'all see everything that I do. Everything that I do and I post has this. Y'all, I'm into bling. I'm into pink. It's my favorite color. Pink is everything to me. I'm actually right now planning the pink tea tour. Because when I get up out of here, I'm touring. When I finally can get on the plane, I'm going places. Okay? That's my brand. Now, if you take these pink jewels and this pink stuff and you don't even like pink and they looking at you like this and you like, but it's working for her, they will not buy it from you. It's not believable. It's not who you've been. But if you're the type of person, guess what? If you're the type of person that like fish fries and you like the whole list, like the linguine, and you have new ways to make food and you a foodie, and up and down your wall, that's what you're doing while you cooking, you sitting there and you drinking your tea and you showing them that, that's not me, y'all. My audience would look at me and be like, you what? You do what? That's not what I'm there for. They're there for me for self-care, preservation, bling, extra energy. Y'all know y'all gonna come down my wall and I'll be like, hey, this is who I am. I'm not trying to be anybody else. And there's people, somebody was on my wall, and she was like, oh, you always do too much. While I was on the Zoom. Well, I was on the live. And I was like, you do know you ain't got to be here. All right, and back to your regular schedule program. Do you know I sold 2 kits that day? Just because those people was like, I love how you're not going to mess up my aura. Nobody. You have to get that way. Trust the process. Okay? Trust the process. It is a process. Have fun with the process. Don't make this hard. Like, have fun with it. Learn to laugh at yourself. Try some different things. Go live. Stumble over your words and laugh. It's funny. Like, don't be like, oh my God, I did not say that right there. Who is the judge and jury of you? Nobody. Have fun with this process. It actually is fun. And building a business is stressful, but it's also fun when you really get it. Like right now, I finally think I got some things that really, really work for me. And I'm like, yes, because I done went through the trenches to get them. So even though I have experience, I'm still trying stuff too. A lot of the times I always tell people, stop taking stuff off my wall because I'm just testing it. I don't know if it's going to work. I have no idea. Sometimes people love it. Sometimes they don't, but I'm doing tests. Tony Robbins is my coach. Tony has this on. Every week in your business, you must try something new. Don't never let your business get stale. So every week I'm trying something. That doesn't mean that it worked. Some things work, some don't. Try things. Here's another one for you. On your smart ship, guys, on your smart ship, it should be your product. It should be 3 products. You want to make money? How in the world do you do that with? You want to make money? How are you going to make the money with less than 3? And then number 2, how in the world can you sell what you don't do? So if you if you steady saying, I'm so sick of these clients, they won't buy nothing, and you won't buy nothing, your clients are mirroring you. They're doing what you do. You only buy tea. They only gonna buy tea. You can't tell them about anything else. I'm sharing with you the things that I have been sharing with everybody over and over and over again that are the huge issue. Like, those are the reasons why. So everything I have on this training is things that I know as a whole. Just so you know, if it stung you somewhere, just know 80% is doing it too. It's not just you. And I'm like, okay, let me let them hear it. Shift your auto ship to what you use. Then when you order your product, people keep asking, how do you build what you have on hand? So I'm gonna start getting into some nuggets. The way that you build what you have on hand is based upon what people are buying from you. You can't ask me what to put on hand. I don't know. There's some of you all that like CBD. I am not really a huge CBD person. I don't even understand it. I just know I have nerve damage, and when I drink it at night, it makes me feel better. But I'm not a big CBD person. If you are all things CBD and you do everything CBD and you have an audience for CBD, I would say, why don't you have CBD? If you are me, I'm more into your shrimps, your plants. That's why I like the herbal tea. I could tell you that too. And I really need to get into really understanding and doing more with the brewed tea. So therefore, now that's becoming my combo. But what happens is people say, okay, so that's what's hot. No, guys, it's not about what's hot. It's about what I can sell. My question is, what can you sell? So you need 3 things on your smart chip. Why? Because that drives, now start taking notes on this, that drives the points to your organization. There are 2 different types of people that are here. There are retailers, and then there's people that actually want to build and go up the chart. If you want to build and go up the chart, if you want to be a retailer, we've talked about customer accounts. You can order things from your customer account. You can make commission points back, and then you can run your organization and you can sell to your heart's desire. Did you hear that? If you want to resell this business, I know some people that are making $5,000, $7,000 a month and not building 18 at all. They are retailers to their heart. But guess what they're doing too? They're ordering like $1,000 worth of product a week. They're not ordering a bag of tea. That's not a store. Could you imagine going to go buy shoes and they only got 1 shoe in the office, in the whole brick and mortar? How does that work? It doesn't match. If you're going to be a retailer, you have to order inventory to retail. If you are not, you're not going to make the retail money I'm talking about. You can make $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 a month in retail. People do it all the time. So it is possible. Now, to promote in your business, you cannot keep ordering from your customer account. What you're doing is you're putting money into your business. It's like having a savings account. What you're doing is you're going and you're dipping into the savings. Every time you try to save, You dip into it and you take the money right back out. So what does that mean? When you are purchasing your product in your account to promote, all of the points go into that leg. You have a left and a right leg. So in order to be each individual, I'm not going to go through, I'm just going to tell you about apprentice and I'm going to tell you about director because that's where the team is. Apprentice needs 500 points on the left leg and 500 points on the right leg. A director needs 1,000 points on the left leg and 1,000 on the right. If you have a customer account, you're steady taking points out. When you sell one bag of tea, guys, that's only 10 points. So if you're trying to figure out why you can't promote, because you're not doing enough. 10 points. Do you know how long it's going to, do you know how many bags of tea you got to sell at 10 points to get 500 just to go apprentice? Just to kick back, that's that check. It's going to take you a long, did you just add that up? It's going to take you a longer time. You're going to be very frustrated. So that is why if you are not binary, here is my suggestion to you. If you're not binary and you're retailing, you can run your business that way. The moment you get binary, that is having one person on your left leg and one person on your right leg. Once you become binary, you need to stop that in your customer account. Because what you're going to do is slow up your growth. You have to buy in your business. In your business. Your smart ship that you have in your business, your smart ship does not go into the points into your organization. Your smart ship makes you commission qualified for your business. That's what your smart ship does. In order to get points into your organization, you have to purchase product in your organization so the points stay in the organization, and then you make hands-on cash from the product that you sell. You also too open up an additional income stream because in your binary, now you make more commission. More commission. Once you go binary, here is where our team is getting stuck. Okay, here's where our team is getting stuck. What is it to go binary? You need one person on your left, you need one person on your right. You want to know where you're getting stuck? You're not making sure now the left and the right are now getting binary. So then there's no volume. You're like, okay, boom, now I'm about to promote. No, you're not. You're not about to promote. Now you've done the first step. It's like having, what you just did was you just took, we about to make some tacos. You just took the ground beef out and set it in the pot. Because do you want to eat your tacos like that? No, you now have to brown them. The success to network marketing is duplication. Now what you have to do is turn around, each one teach one. Now you have to turn around to that person and teach that person now how to go get binary. They need to be on the TLC training page. They need to set up their office. They need to read their purple book. They also need a launch call. That launch call is so people then can hear the business opportunity. Remember that opportunity I told you about? They got to hear it. You need numbers. You don't want 3 people on your launch call. You want to invite everybody. Hey, girl, could you come to the call? I appreciate you. I need you to hear what I've gotten involved in. I want you to see if this is something for you. Don't get attached to that. Oh, I need somebody to sign. No, you do not need somebody to sign. How many of you all have people in your legs right now not doing nothing? Hey, how many of you all have people in your leg not doing something? How many of you have at least one person in your leg not doing anything? Now, what that should teach you right now is you don't just want anybody in your business. You don't. Keep them as a customer. You want someone in your business who is hungry for business. I didn't say want to make $10,000 a month. Their version of hungry could be 1,000. You don't know what they want to use that money for. Your job is not to judge what they want to make. Your job is to make sure they want to run a business. So when you come to them and you say, okay, now it's your turn to go binary, and then they tell me, oh, I don't want to do that. What good does that do you? Could you imagine if you owned a restaurant right now and nobody in the restaurant wanted to cook? How is this going to work, Sway? It's not going to work. So stop saying, I need somebody to sign up. You want the right person to sign up. And in order to get the right person, you have to prospect a lot of people. You have to keep telling somebody about the opportunity. Every single day, guys, it should be coming out your mouth. Hey, you should be, are they a customer? Are they a distributor? Are they a customer? But you don't know. Don't put them in the category. Ask them to try the product. And once they try the product, ask them, do they see themselves? So let me ask you this question. Could you see yourself using this in your regular regimen? This is my question. Could you see yourself using this in your regular regimen? Or could you see yourself using this in your regular regimen and wanting to sell it as well? That's the only question I ask. And guess what? There are people that tell me neither one. And I go, okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate you so much. If you do know of someone, could you please let them know? And guess what? Somebody actually sent me somebody. Because I wasn't getting hung up on her. I'm going to move on. Move on. In your brain, I want y'all to hear that today. If they ain't ready, move on and come back. Move on and come back. Stop marrying people. Y'all get married too early. If you got feelings, you marrying them. I had to tell I remember saying that to my husband, like, babe, you only married to one wife. Why are you trying to marry? Don't do that. Don't marry. You get married to those who want to be married. Don't get married to the person that's not ready yet. Move on. Guess what? Let me give you another one, because I heard a lot of you all say that. They bought it from somebody else. So what? Earn their business for the next sale. Let them see that you're the better consultant. Go online. How do you get people? You know how you get them? Go online and show them how you're using the product, how you're getting better results, how you have meal plans, how this is what it is to be with me. And then if they don't see the value, move on. Because guess what? Every single time you sit and you keep worrying about the person that's not ready, you're messing yourself up for the person that is. Because you're going to be sitting in front of somebody who was waiting on your excitement, but you allow the last 4 people to detonate your excitement. So then the next person is waiting on you and you like, here come another one. She ain't going to want it either. So then when you walk into that sale, they be like, I don't want her. And then they come by to somebody like me who excited in the mug going, you ready? You ready? You ready today? How about tomorrow? How about next week? How about next month? You ready next year? All right, I'm gonna follow up with you. No emotional attachment is what you're hearing from me. Get out of the emotional attachment. Do your job. No emotional attachment. Do your job. Next one. Never make your minimum your maximum. When you are signing one on your left and one on your right, I have shared with you all my check. I have now cleared, and this is the 8th week in which I've been over here, I have now made over $10,000 in this business. Do not think that it's not possible. You want to know how I've made over $10,000 in this business? Because I focus on it every single day. Also, I'm focusing on selling 3 products every single day. I will accept. See, your standard is what you have. I will accept a bag of tea, but I'm not talking to you about a bag of tea. I'm not going to start the conversation with just a tea. I don't want $20. I want $60 every customer. And I'm selling retail as well. Then also, too, I am constantly signing. Guys, I love everybody on this training. Give me a virtual hug. I love y'all. But guess what? I'm not relying on you. So I don't know. I love you, but I don't know if you're going to work your business every day. I don't know if you're going to stay. I don't know if after this pandemic, if you now get another check and now you never sip a bag of tea again. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're going to do. But what I do know is that I want to be here. So it is my job every single day to keep recruiting. It's my job every single day to keep recruiting. I am never going to make my minimum my maximum. There is no sky. Guys, there is no ceiling in entrepreneurship. You can make as much as you want to. And I want to make as much as I can while I'm on God's green earth. I have 3 teenagers that I want to make sure are entrepreneurs. When I am off this earth, I want to make sure they can take care of themselves, because ain't going to be no job that's going to help them like this. So I have a responsibility to my family. So I recruit every single day. I recruit every single day. I recruit every single day. I sell products every single day. I recruit every single day. I sell products every single day. I don't need anybody to tell me to do that. My why is strong. What's your why? Focus. You get what you focus on. What are you focusing on every single day? Do you have a target goal? For me, it's to sell, and I shared it with Tracy one day, it's to sell 3 kits a day and 1 distributor a day. You never change the goal, you change your activity to get the goal. So every single, even if I come out, there are days I come out and I don't have 3 in 1. But you best believe I was shooting for it every day. I'm not going to say, you know what, maybe that's too high. Maybe I should go down to 2 kits. Would you sit with yourself and say, you were up for a raise, but we're going to take $20,000 down? Would you do that? No. No, you bet not. So every single day, set your targets. Set them for what you're going to work for. What's your focus every single day? For me, it's 3 in 1. 3 in 1. 3 in 1. Every day, 3 in 1. When I get up in the morning, I tell everybody, I love everybody in the morning, but y'all can't have my morning time because I got to get up and get ready for my 3 in 1. By the afternoon, I can train, but I'm not getting on no phone calls, jumping over no distributors at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, because I have to focus. 80% of your focus is on your business, guys. We are not, what I love about these businesses and network marketing, we're not bosses. I'm not your boss. You're not the people's boss who you sign. Your job is to give them the resources so they can be just as successful as you. Resources, not the answers, the resources. In your app, that 5 in 5 app, anytime somebody asks you about what's the ingredients, I will tell you it's in your 5 in 5 app in the share. That is my job, to make sure you know where it is. My job is not to make sure you understand every ingredient in the product. That's your job. My job is to make sure you know where to get it from. My job is to make sure that when we have these opportunity calls, if you don't know the phone number, I have not done my job. My job is to make sure you understand that 319 number and you get people on it. My job is not to make sure you get people on it. Do you see how there's a difference? People get out of these businesses saying, I ain't got time to be babysitting adults. Then why are you babysitting adults? That's not our job. Our job is to look for business partners. If this was your clothing store, if this was your shoe store, start looking at the people that you bring into your opportunity in that manner, and you will start bringing in new people into your organization, because you're looking for people who want to run a business. There's a difference. You get what you focus on. Your left and your right leg. Guys, you are paid out of your lesser leg in your business. So if you have, some of you all, somebody told me they got 5,000 points on the right side, but they got 20 on the left side. This is important because I'm a numbers girl. Numbers are your friend. If every day you don't get up and check your organization or your numbers, you cannot make money because you don't know your numbers. So if you only got 20 points and you're trying to go apprentice, how many? You need 480 more points. So guess what you need to do? A kit is 120 points. How many kits do you need to sell to hit that? 480 divided by 120. You need 4 kits sold. Do you see that? You need 4 kits. So every single day, once you know your targets, you got to wake up every day. I need these 4 kits. See, it changes your behavior because you know what you're going after. So when somebody get on the phone with you and they like, hey, I want to talk to you about your product. Guess what Tracy's doing? Great. Let me tell you about the 3 products I use. If you look up and down my timeline, I'm always saying the 3 products I use. I'm not telling you just about no tea. That's only $20. That's teenage money. I'm just telling you that. That's true. That's teenage money. There's nothing we can do really with $20. Stop going after it. You can default to it. But that's not where you start. Also, here is another thing that you must understand. When you recruit, you are to recruit people to sign up with 3 products. That's 120 points into your organization. You are also to recruit people who want to start with a kit, minimum a kit for themselves, minimum. And I'm gonna get your brain to think different about this in a few seconds. Then if they are looking to retail, you want to ask them, what do they want to open their business with? Because how can a business function with no products? They're going to look at you selling samples and they don't have nothing to sell. Now, here is where I'm going to get your brain to think differently about this. You are doing your new distributors a disservice if you are not selling it this way. You are not getting them income if you allow them to come in here with $49 and 1 bag of tea. What do you expect them to do? What that look like? How do you expect the customer? How can a customer properly lose weight with a bag of tea? Can they? Can they? They don't want to change their diet. They just want a bag of tea. They're going to get tired. They ain't got no energy and they ain't got no energy pill. So how they going to do it? They have no vitamin to be able to replace back the minerals and everything they're losing from the detox. Is this customer going to be successful? So how in the world do you expect them to run a business that way? You're doing them a disservice. That's what I want you to hear. It's not about, oh, they don't got no money. Then maybe they're not ready for a business, is what you should be thinking. Well, baby, let's do this. Let's get you the product. If you're just looking for a bag of tea, because see, if you come onto my team, and this is how I talk to you, do distributors. If you're coming onto my team, I'm setting you up for success. You can't. Could you imagine how frustrated a team member would be with me telling them I've made $10,000 in 8 weeks and they can't even get $50 and I didn't set them up for success? They'd be really frustrated with me. And I'll tell you, that's how people are. You have to take a level of responsibility of when someone comes into the business. Why do people join new businesses? Why are they looking for entrepreneurship? They're looking for income. So if you don't show them how to make money, how long do you think they're going to last? They're not. People will only stay in this business when they're making income. You are not going to stay in this business if you don't make income. So you got to you got to take this a little bit more serious. You do. You have to take it serious. I'm not going to be here. I'm busy. This is my time. Do y'all see me training y'all for this amount of time frame? I'm doing this. I'm putting this out here because I want you to do this well. It is my responsibility to make sure I am giving the proper information to get what I have. It is not my responsibility to make sure people do it. So what am I going to do every single day? I'm going to recruit because I'm looking for them. I don't know who they are. I love everybody here, and I want you to take that mind frame. I love everybody here, but I'm about numbers. I'm looking for people who are about numbers. I'm looking for people who want to help people. I'm looking for people that want to be consistent. I'm looking for people that want to mirror my behavior, because if they mirror my behavior, they're going to mirror my income. I want people that are going to make $5,000 a week. Did y'all hear that? So I can only talk to you like you're about to make $5,000 a week. What I promise to you after this training is that's all you're going to hear from me. Because see, I made a mistake in my last company. I feel like I told everybody what they needed to hear, but I feel like I didn't tell you all of the truth. Meaning, you're going to have to get up and work. I don't know any other way to put this around. You have to get up and work. And I don't like the word hustle because it can be associated the wrong way, and it's not with doing business practices right. But then I looked at the word hustle, and hustle's move. When you get ready, all right, now hustle. Now move. When you hear things like that, that make you be, okay, we got to hustle, we got to do this. Yes, that's what you have to do every day. And in order to do that, you got to have vitality to do that every single day. And so that's what you're going to hear from Trayce. And it's not out of, ooh, she hard. She's not hard. She wants to get you to $5,000 a week. Now, guess what? If you get to 2,500 or you get to 2,000 or you get to $1,000 a week and that was what you wanted, that's great. But you're going to get there because that's why I was pushing. You get that? That's what you heard. You did not hear the truth. You heard what was required to get you to where that you're going. Now, what I'm going to offer out to everybody is I'm going to place in our group, I'm going to once a week have open coaching calls from this point forward for 30 minutes per coaching call. So I will do a training once a week like this. And the reason why I'm doing them once a week is because they are intense. They are packed with knowledge. They're going to take some time. I know good and well we can't sit here. It is not just about learning all the time. You got to learn and then go implement. But unfortunately, you can't learn this stuff in 30 to 40 minutes. It is not possible. So now that I've given the information, I'm going to put up coaching calls 1 day a week. You will have my Calendly access where me and you can sit and do your coaching calls. Okay? That does not mean I'm not available the other days, but I'm spending 1 day in coaching calls. If you are on this team, you have access to the coaching calls. It's not just if you're personally enrolled to me. I don't personally work that way, meaning like if I signed you or whatever. If you are ready to work, I am ready to listen. Now, what I'm requiring on those calls is what you're doing. I will ask things as to what is your left and what your right point. I will ask you how many people were on your opportunity calls. I will want to understand how much inventory you have on hand that we're selling, if you're reselling or if you're doing samples. These will be questions that will be asked. When those questions are asked, I'm going to need those answers to help you strategize. That's the purpose of the coaching call. The non-purpose of the coaching call is to talk about what's not going right. I don't want to hear it. I can't. Or this team member ain't, no, that's not the purpose of the coaching call. The purpose of the coaching call is to structure you to where you want to go. I need to hear, one of the questions is, what is the rank that you're going for? What is your ultimate rank? Maybe it's to be ambassador. And then which one are you going for right now? So we can structure that call to everything you need to do to get to that point. You're going to hear things like, okay, baby, you need 4 kits. Or I'm looking at your leg right now and I see your left leg is still at 20. It's been at 20 for 3 weeks. We have to get more people on that call. So this week, the next time we have a call, we need to at least have 4 coaching calls set up for your team. This 2 people need to go binary. You're going to get business information for where it is that you need to go. So I'm going to ask that you make sure when you set that up, it's going to be questions. The questions will be on the Calendly of the things that you need to have answered prior to the coaching call because it's individualized towards you. Now, what that means is you just have to be on this team, meaning I'm not training somebody who out on this leg, this or whatever. It has to be in my organization because I got to be able to look at your business. Do you get that? I got to be able to go in and look on the leg. If you're under me, I'm the first person up at the top, so I can see everything else underneath me. So that's the reason of what I'm requiring. Now, if say for instance, you need a duo, there will be an opportunity for a duo. Say for instance, Trayce and Kim, y'all have something together. Y'all working on a project together and you all are really trying to figure out how to drive this volume in this specific area. You can do a duo coaching call. You can do a duo coaching call or duo coaching Zoom where we're going to sit here. If you choose the Zoom, we're going to be putting up your business on the screen. So we can actually see the numbers. Where are the numbers? Where are we going? Why are we going there? Why are we not shifting here? These are very intentional calls. Do you get that? They're very intentional. Now, I have to say this because what I've gotten on myself about is you have standards and you have to have them. If you do not have this stuff available, we will not finish the call. We will not finish the coaching call. And the reason why we won't is because we're not set up for a successful call. It is not personal. I'm going to tell this to people. It is not personal. But remember what I said, our time is money. And we got to make sure that that's what we're doing when we're on these calls. So I'm saying it in a group format so everybody understands that. You got to have what your left and your right points are. You have to be able to tell me what you did in your orders. You have to be able to tell me what's going on in your organization. That's you being the entrepreneur. You have to bring that to me. I won't know what's going on in your business. I can help you problem solve what you're bringing to me. Does that make sense? So these are the necessaries that you need for your promotions. I'll tell you that. I was like, let's go intense. Like, let's get it done. I told somebody, I remember I was negative $16,000 in my business, and we got that bad boy in 24 hours. That's not a lie. And when I tell you, I worked my butt off that day, and we had the numbers down. We had a board in the back, and I'm telling you, in the hair business, it was like, hey man, I need you to take an extra person. I need you to do this. We got to do this. We have to hit these. We have to. They didn't know what the hole was, but we had to come out that hole. It was a hole. So I'm very good. What I'm sharing with you is I'm very good with problem solving. So if we come up to this point, we're solving something. We're going in some direction. We're utilizing numbers. We're being very strategic as we're going to do them. So if you're catching this, I'll say this, if you're catching this, even if you're catching this on a replay, this is a freaking available. How do you get to them? My email address, I'm going to actually post it in the chat, and I'm going to say it here, is Trayce@TrayceMadre.com. TRAYCE@TRAYCEMADRE.com. That's if you don't have access to the link. So I am going to be posting it in our team page. I'm going to be posting it in our team chat. So therefore you can start to get them scheduled. Okay. Now, if you cannot catch a scheduled time, it is okay to still send me a message. I'm scheduled. So say for instance, I see something and I don't have this time frame. I may work with you and move something around in the schedule to actually get this happen. But I'm taking one day just to coach, just to train. Because see, I got some goals too. I want to max the binary. Does anybody know what maxing out the binary means? You have a max binary here of $20,000 a week. There are plenty of people in this company that have maxed out the binary. So I'm watching them and watching their behaviors, and I'm doing their behaviors. I want to max out. I want $20,000 a week. I am willing to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep coaching and keep getting products and I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. I got all the time in the world. So I appreciate you guys for this training. I knew it was I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you I was going to be 2 hours. I knew it was going to be 2 hours. Just because it was I know. That's why I'm doing it once a week. I just saw your face. I knew. That's why I'm only doing them once a week so I can pour into. Our next training next week will only be an hour though. But I hadn't done these in the last 2 weeks, so I had to double up on info. I'm somebody who's going to give it to you. This will be posted on my YouTube channel too as well. My YouTube channel is Trayce Madre. So if you need to fast forward through, you need to rehear something, you need to hit a specific spot, you can definitely go back through it. So thanks for tuning in.